nigga, I feel like fucking. That shit ain't gon' cut it. That shit not gon'
About to go.
That shit not gon' cut it. No, that's not gon' cut it. No, that's not gon' cut it. No, that's not gon' cut it. Yeah. Get away with that rubbish. Get away with that rubbish. Yeah. And I gotta rub it. Slow on, I'ma dub it. I do me, they love it. Life is tough, I love it. Only one thing in the list on my bucket. No, you're not making no sense, so hush it. It's gon' happen your way, don't rush it. Got a little fine shit, bad, they bust it. Hudson the Brody, passion, crush it. French, we be tell her to suck it. Yeah, I can't be no crab in a bucket. Ex-bro, they try to disrupt me. Yeah, shit gets sticky and gummy. Fucked up, it's aching my tummy. Counting up this
blazing today.
That shit ain't gon' cut it.
Jeez, the Goyard case is crazy. What's going on? Nah, hold on. I gotta hold on. Pardon me, boss. Pardon me. You mind if I catch that?
What's up?
You mind if I take a little
man,
photo of
go for
that?
it, bro.
Yeah, that's
You good?
crazy.
Yes, sir.
Come on, it's levels. Eee, the Ashton. It's a James Bond joint.
That's the one from the movie too.
Word?
James Bond back in the day.
That's wild. I can't wait to own some shit like that. Copy, how y'all doing? Girl prices too. Apex, man. Check
out the club real quick. We didn't get to really hang out here last time. We just came to shoot.
Yup. Copy. How you doing? Yeah.
Actually, since the last time you were here, they opened up the smoke-free side on the back. Got the VR room in there for the golf and baseball. And they got this laser simulator, so after you've been drinking,
Crazy.
you can still train.
Come in here and knock somebody's head off.
They got baseball and football in there. You can throw it on the screen.
Nah, this is tough. Word. I'm a little smacked too. I just smoked a smoke. Bear with me. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna grab some of this.
I drank like 4 cups of that before. That's just not good.
What is it? Just water with
Melon. Yeah, water and melon. Really good. Oh yeah. Got the ammo vending machine. Stock.
Y'all buying candy? We buying bullets. I don't think shit's sweet out here, man. Nah, this is a whole, like, you gonna have to run a whole training camp in here for real.
Squash room shit, the handball. Got this side popping out too. This is the smoke-free side, so you can't smoke over here.
Nah, this shit is crazy. This is like walking into a theater. Oh, this nigga clapped it on. Like the switch didn't even work. He had to clap it on. That's tough.
This is brand new. This has only been open for a month. Got the full tables, slicks. It's beautiful in here.
Nah, this some real 007, some 00 Stizzy shit.
TVs, they got more TVs. I don't know why they not on.
Fire.
Yeah,
Word.
chilling.
So pretty much, well, you have to be like a member.
Yeah, this is members only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
But once you're a member, you got access to all this 24/7. Literally, I can come here at 4 o'clock in the morning and kick it here if you want.
That's tough.
Fire.
Hell yeah. Do you
Parties,
do
events.
that?
Yeah, I've been here till like 2 in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
I want to start shooting in the morning. I want to start working, like getting a morning routine, come out, work out, get some shots in, start the day. Already alive, active, man, ready to go.
Would you say it gets packed ever, or it's pretty?
Yeah. Saturday mornings is usually packed. That's when everybody's coming with their family, people coming with clients and stuff to train and whatnot.
Word.
And then some of the afternoons, they host a lot of events. Like they had a cigar event here the other day. They had a buy-sell trade where everybody brought their own alcohol, and people were selling Rolexes, they were selling watches, they were selling...
It's like a trade show.
Yeah. Like kind of like a whole flea market with guns. People were selling stuff. I actually sold a bunch of bottles and stuff too.
You sold what?
Yeah, I don't drink anymore, and I still have a massive collection at the crib. So, and I have a locker here. Let's go show you. I'll show you the locker. I got a locker full of alcohol, bro. Oh, they got the kitchen here. You got the drinks, coffee. You need a coffee or anything? Shit's fire. Really good coffee.
Me and there
machine.
making a bacon, egg, and cheese every day.
Oh, they have a chef here. They got food. So
Yeah.
that's like a trade locker that if you want to, you can post stuff there.
Only time I had a locker like this was when I go. You ain't go to like, you know, Six Flags or like.
Yep.
A
For
big.
the city pool.
Yeah.
And here I got all kinds of craziness in here. Now literally like
The arsenal.
got the pistol bottle in here too, which is funny.
I thought that was a real gun.
No, so these are gun lockers. You can't keep guns in here. And then out there they have lockers, but those lockers are just alcohol and ammo. You can't keep any guns in there.
Damn, so you really like what's this, bourbon or whiskey?
Yeah, this is bourbons, whiskeys, and I think that one is vodka or some cognac. But yeah, man, I got all kinds of stuff here. I made like $500 that day selling alcohol that day at the buy sell trade event.
Okay.
So it was fire.
Do they sell liquor here though?
No, so they don't have an actual alcohol license, which is
Oh,
perfect.
that makes sense.
So that way, there's no liability to them. It's like people come, you bring your own stuff. You're responsible for your own actions. You know what I mean?
That's hard.
And then
Yeah,
that's
that
what-
would make sense though. Liquor and guns in the same.
Yeah, that license would be crazy to pull off, dog. Imagine to be able to sell and nah. So that's why they just have it where you come, bring your own, just be responsible.
Yeah.
That's why they have the lockers. Here, let's go this week.
Yeah, don't
That's
give
what-
me any alcohol and a gun.
No,
Don't do that.
that's just
I could do a lot of things, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, so then these are the alcohol, these are the lockers that you can keep your booze at. So if you look, everybody kills their bottle and puts it up, and then
That's hard.
and then
That's
this
like
my favorite spot here is the coffee machine, bro. This coffee goes super hard.
It's
Literally
like active
a
all the time.
Yeah, it's like a $10,000 freaking coffee machine, bro. That shit goes fucking crazy.
Yeah, they
And
got
it's mad good.
French vanilla and that shit.
We got the hot
Milk shot.
chocolate. I usually get the chocolate espresso. That shit goes crazy, bro. Literally.
Yeah.
You want one?
I don't think I ever had an espresso. That's like that.
It's that small. Yeah, you don't
strong-
need. Yes, exactly. You don't need a whole lot of it.
I'll try it. Fuck it. Espresso stiz, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta try new things, y'all. Always.
You got the ice machine here. You got the cooler. You can put vents here. This is beautiful. I love it here.
Nah, that would be something to look into as well. Like you said, like a little event. The dude that just dropped me off, I just gave him your IG and shit. I was like,
Nice,
you looking
fire.
for like a trainer or anything?
Oh yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Word, I'm gonna start putting shit out there a little more.
Hold on, let's go.
This is it?
No, it'll tell you one. Oh, bro, I'll get burned.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's super calm for a Sunday. There's usually more people here watching the games and whatnot.
Nah, that's
I'll
cool.
take it. I'd rather
Yeah.
that. I'd rather that than it be super packed. There you go.
Can I put a little? Is that milk in it?
Yeah, they put everything in there. You don't have to do anything.
It was Yom Kippur on Thursday, so I was thinking maybe with the holiday
Yep,
week,
yep,
it
there.
like made it a little slower. But
Yeah,
yeah,
family
like,
mode.
it's kind of nice when it's like that crazy.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
you get a little more, you know, intimacy.
Kind of relaxing.
Yeah, because there's been times where, oof, you walk home in here, there's not an empty seat in the place. Yeah, there's the sticks if you want to mix it. And then
So
you
I'm
want some
supposed
sugar?
to drink this in one gulp or?
No, not super slow. And then if you
Oh,
want
yeah,
it,
you got
there's,
sugar?
there's sugar right here. There's sugar packs right here on the side. And then there's honey if you want. I fucks with the honey instead of sugar.
Yeah,
But then there's ice here too if you want to cool it down. That's what I do. I'm about to drop like 2 or 3 cubes of ice. So.
Ice coffee it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, man.
Should I do the ice? Yeah. I'm not gonna use. You want sugar? I didn't use all of this.
No.
Yeah, I try not to, but you know.
Mm-hmm. No, this shit really don't need no sugar. I was gonna tell you to try it first, but then you could always add the sugar. You can't unadd the sugar. But you know what? I can just make a whole new coffee. I ain't even tripping about that shit. That shit there all day, every day. They keep that shit all stock all the time.
Let's do something quick. So take a sip of it hot and then put some ice in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right. It didn't really need that much sugar, but it's cool. Oh, you took it out or what?
There's a little scooper in there.
Oh, but
There's a little handful in there. Don't go crazy. Just a few. They won't turn close back.
Alright, man.
How's the music, my bro?
It's going good, bro. I've been out here. That's what I've been doing for
Recording?
recording. I'm working with this DJ producer. Just doing my thing for just getting clarity, because you know that shit it's all one. You know, you perform better at your craft when you do better, so it's like all in one. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
when your
taking it
mental's
all
right.
more serious. Like everything is better, you
I
know?
feel you, bro. I've been on Lily in the last about 3.5, 4 weeks. Life has forced me to really like lock in, dog. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I got a lot to take care of. I got a lot of people dependent on me. I don't have the opportunity or the luxury to be taking days off or just lacking. You know what I mean? Like I hate to say it, but I gotta be on go 24/7. You know?
Word. Damn, I'm gonna put some more water in this. I did put too much sugar.
You wanna grab another one? I won't be obligated to do that shit. I told him I need a cup of coffee. We're here. Just grab another one.
Nah, it's cool. I'll just put some hot water in it.
Yeah, just push the top in. Is it not working? I think you gotta push. Like, keep pushing a little bit. Oh, they might have it off. Check if the cold one's working. Yeah, there we go.
I'll just get some hot water from here. Well, I wonder, does it have just hot water? Probably not.
We'll see. See, go to lemon tea.
Oh, actually, I did see hot water.
Or for the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Press confirm.
How do I stop it though? Because I don't need that much.
Just pull it out. Be careful. Right here, hold on. You go ahead and get it. Yeah.
That's cool.
So they're gonna make a mess. I think it all drains out anyway, so don't matter.
Yes, sir.
Better now?
Yeah. I already know, because that shit was super smooth. Word, you said you was doing something with the fam earlier today or yesterday?
Just church, and then my daughter's birthday's today. But
Oh shit.
she got plans. They're on a fucking yacht right now. They're in Miami chilling. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought we were supposed to be back by 5, and she was like, "Oh no, I won't be back till like 8:30." I was like, "Oh, I bet." Say
Word.
less. Like I was operating under the assumption that I was on a time constraint, and I'm not. So now I'm just like, that's when you was like, "I'm gonna be late." I'm like, "Bro, take your time. Ain't no rush. I'm not gonna make you go out of your way and leave unprepared when I ain't doing this motherfucking thing. I'm cool."
That's love.
Yeah, man.
I was definitely
and then
panicking. I was like,
so
fuck,
my
I'm
kid,
late.
like, good for the communication, because it's like, bro, I hate having a rush and then be like chilling, like I like having like the not needed rush. Like if we gotta get there, we gotta get there. But if I don't have to rush to get there, then I'm gonna take my damn time and just,
Word.
just ease into it.
Yeah, I've been learning that too, bro. Just take my time. Like I said, just like
It's one of those things where I'm just learning is like just come correct the first time versus half-assing it or coming incorrect and then having to apologize and then get it right the second time.
It's
Rather
more
just,
work.
it's more work. Just
Word.
come
It feels like more work to do it right, but it's actually more work to.
get it right,
to
then
get it
have
right.
to do it twice. And
Exactly.
Then feel crummy about not getting it right the first
That's a
time.
good fucking like slogan. Like get it right or do it twice.
Yeah, that's it, son. It's really it.
Word.
Got all the games on. We only got the Yankees game on one TV.
Nah, there's some real 007 shit though. I see why they got the Aston in the front. So you put like what, smoking here and shit?
Yeah, this is a smoking life.
Oh, but like cigars, cigarettes.
I don't. If you want to watch, I would smoke. Here right now.
Bang, I got some bud.
Yeah. Fucking. But they do have a ill cigar collection here, and I brought a few with me too. And they have a conference room over there.
I don't promote marijuana consumption. Don't do drugs, kids. Smoking is bad, but cigars are great.
Mm-hmm. They got some nice quality ones, and they're not too crazy expensive. Like the most expensive one here is like $30. Where there's some places you go, they have cigars for $50, $60, $70. And they don't be any different than these $15, $20 ones. It's just really the name brand.
I might do that on my birthday.
Yeah, when's your birthday? Soon, right?
No, oh, kind of, yeah, January. Word, I want to do like,
usually be popping up around that time of year.
yeah, some sort of like grown man shit, you know, so get some cigars. I don't know if that should be on like a boat on another country or if I could just come to some place like
do
here.
a little bit of both. Or start here.
Mhm.
I do got a good plug for yachts and stuff and boats. So.
Yeah, because I know you could charter, how you doing?
Yeah.
To,
Bahamas too.
Bahamas. I would probably do something like
Bahamas
that.
a 2-hour ride from here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yankees already losing. That's crazy.
Yeah, mad people been pressing me out here like, yo, you a Yankee fan? I'm like, nah, just like the logo.
That's great.
I ain't know it was that deep out here. What y'all have out here? The Marlins?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get shooting. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, Marlins is garbage. That's why.
Damn.
Eyes and ears. You can take the foam ones and then the ones on top are clean.
And
Definitely
eye
put 'em
stuff,
on.
right?
Yeah, and then the eye protection. Unless you got glasses.
No. I gotta get some new ones.
Have you looked at the metas? These? I love these shits, bro. I literally love them. So don't get these. If you're gonna get the second gen. The second generation now has the display on the screen. It actually has live translation. So if you're reading something, it'll translate it to you, and it does the maps. Like if you're driving, it'll pop up the turn on the screen, which is fire. They're $800 though. So I'm like, fuck.
That's some few. We really.
That's basically another phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is a phone because you
That's
can
damn
talk.
near like the close to the Neuralink.
Yeah, that's basically it. And it has a thing, it has a wristband now that you can respond to text messages with your hand. Kind of like how the new Apple Watch has,
Yeah.
where you can tap your hand and it starts to click and read what you're doing. Got the camera ready? We're about to walk through.
Damn. The smell of firepower in this
Got
motherfucker.
everything laid out here. Bro, what are you doing? 9, we got a MMP 22, Glock 19, Glock 45, a Beretta PX4 Storm, and the 6-hour 365. And I got the passenger princess pause. The G48 red dot. Absolutely love this thing. I've actually decked this out even more since you were here last time, so it's even better.
Copy. Let's get it.
I was just shooting this one. I just got this back from the shop. I put new sights on there. I was just testing them out. I'm cleaning it for him, and he took it on a boat, and the salt water tears things up down here.
Okay,
So
now
it's kind of rusty.
I thought you said when you were cleaning it for him, it meant something else.
No, I'm good. It's all kind of rusty
It's
and
all
whatnot.
legal. It's all legal.
Yeah, no,
no one got bodied for this.
I also do firearm cleaning services too. So it's super rusty. The springs are tough. Like I gotta break it back in, and then I'm gonna clean it. Probably put a new spring in there for him.
Okay.
Really upgraded it, but I just shot it just to make sure it works, and it shoots fine. And then this is my newest training tool. This is a SERP pistol. Has the weight and feel of a Glock, but it shoots lasers. So you can practice your draw. You can practice pulling out of a holster.
So there's no bullets in there.
No bullets, and it has a fake magazine which is weighted, so you can practice reloading and getting shots on target. I absolutely love this thing. And feel it. It has a weight and feel of a real firearm. It's just a trainer. So you can put a holster in it. You could draw from the holster. You can
Matches my outfit too. Yeah.
matches the fit. Yeah, fit check. Hold on, step inside here though. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Put up. Yeah.
This is a GoPro, or what kind of camera is this?
DJI Action 5.
The Action. This is fire. Yeah, so press it down for range. Here, go down there and get a nice grip for it, and you can feel the trigger. So when you start to pull the trigger, you're gonna see the red laser. When you actually pull the trigger, it's gonna show the green one. So pull it hard. So that's the shot. When you see the green laser is when you actually broke the shot. Remember what I told you about the stance and the grip? Or we wanna go over it real quick? So remember? Here, let me show
I
you.
remember a little bit, but
Yeah, so remember you wanna grab nice and high on the firearm, take up any slack, you wanna keep it nice. Yeah, I'll get it on camera so next time you go, we're right here. You don't want any slack underneath this beaver tail. You want it nice and high, nice thumbs up grip. So when you shoot, that firearm stays right there. You don't have to worry about it moving on you. Wasn't even shooting without even looking, I'm hitting. And then with the other hand here, hold this. With the other hand, I want you right here, taking up all this space. Finger over fingers right here. Everything's there, everything pointed that way. And when you break that shot, it's right where you want it. Boom. Let me see you again. So nice thumbs up grip. Yep. And then with the other hand, thumb over thumb, lay it nice and flush. No, thumb's going forward. There you go. And finger over finger, your left hand. Put your left hand over your right hand. There you go. Then when you press out, move this. Arms fully extended but not locked out. And then bring that firearm to your line of sight, to your right eye. And then when you pull the trigger, nice smooth trigger press. Nope, you're not. Yeah, you gotta start pulling. Pull it.
But when I'm so like, cause I keep like kind of squinting and I use like one eye.
Which eye are you looking out of? Your right eye?
one.
So yeah, so then you want to line this sight to your right eye, so it's like a straight shot right to there. And then when you're with your weight, you see how you're leaning back? I want you leaning forward. Get your and when you pull the trigger, you'll see the dot. That's not the trigger pull. That's the pre-travel. That's the trigger pull. So when you press the trigger, it should look like a dot. It shouldn't look like a laser. It shouldn't look like that was a good shot. You see how it just popped up and went away? That's like that. Boom. And then when you pull the trigger, get your arms out, pressed out more. Yeah. So I want your arms extended but not locked out like that. You see how this is all supporting it? And then I want your weight kind of take at the hips, lean forward a little bit into it, and then that should be a nice trigger press. So front sight, pull the trigger nice and smooth. Ooh, that was good. Boom, that was a good shot.
So
Perfect.
Is it impossible to shoot straight with both eyes open?
No, but it just requires training to be able to pick up the front sight. So look, you're a camera dude. So what I always tell people is think about the front of the barrel as like the lens of a camera. Yo, what's going on, brother, man? So when I'm shooting, I want to put as much of that lens already on him. So before I even have to really aim or point, I'm already putting the lens of that camera is already on him. I'm already there. So all I have to do is really find that sight and finish pulling the trigger. Versus, I love this thing. Because you can practice this all day. You can practice reload, get in. 5 shots, reload. I love this thing. It's the same concept with that trigger press. I don't want you to just get out there and then press that whole trigger from beginning to end. I want you to already get out there, take up the slack in the trigger, so that way when it's time to take that shot, all I gotta do is just boom, finish pulling the trigger, hit
Are
the
you
spot.
using one eye right now or two?
Right now I'm using my left eye because I'm shooting with my left hand. You can do both hands. I mean both eyes. It just requires really, really good focus on that front sight where I know I don't really, when I'm shooting, I'm not really looking at the gun. I'm looking at the target and bringing the gun to where I'm looking at the target.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I'm riding my motorcycle. Like you gotta look where you're going.
Exactly.
Your guy eye back.
Exactly. Because then if you're looking at where you're at now, not looking what's in front of you, you're gonna have to adjust when somebody cuts in front of you or if the light turns red. So I'm here, I'm already looking at that X. So that way I'm right to my eye. So all I do is just let this come to my eyesight. And so same thing, if I'm looking at that founder circle, I'm looking at the circle. When I draw, I'm bringing this out. I'm getting it as close as I can to the target before I break that shot. So that way I know.
Yeah, no, I could tell you've been practicing though.
It's there, you see what I'm saying?
It looks way easier than it actually is.
So same thing, so now with the grip, though, give me a nice thumbs up first. So I say the thumbs up because from right there, if you need to start shooting, all you gotta do is drop that finger in. But from right here, you can reload. You can, if you need to, say you need to reload. Press that button, boom, get the next one in. So for the reload, I always tell people pinky to thumb, index finger to pinky. That way, that one, and then to your pinky finger there. So that way you kind of, jam it in. It's a good way to practice it. And then the shots, just from there, no.
I gotta remember the
I got this, hold on. Yeah. So we're right here. Finger over finger. Thumbs going forward at your target. It should look like this with this in your hand, if that makes any sense. Yes, you see how that? And then the presentation, arms out. I don't want your arms, elbows locked out because then you're super stiff. And then with your hips, I want you to think about it like if you're like a clock ticking. I want you kind of like around the 1, 2 o'clock position. So I mean, this doesn't, the only drawback to this is it doesn't have the recoil. But when you pull the trigger on the real one, it pushes you back. This doesn't push you back. But that's the one thing. But honestly, the recoil, I don't really care about recoil. Recoil, for me, I just need to be able to pull that trigger without interrupting my shot and as possible. So let's see it. Press it out. Put it right on the X, and boom. You see, you would have hit right, almost where I hit right there. Boom. And then with the trigger press, let me show you something. Let me see your finger, your index finger. I want you to, with the piece picture where your nail meets your skin, that piece, on the back side of your finger, that's the part that I want you on the trigger, right in the middle. I don't want too far, I don't want your finger too far into the trigger, and I want just the fingertip. I want the middle part of your finger right here. Yes, no, yeah, like right there. And then, it sounds crazy, but when you pull the trigger, try to pull the trigger in the direction of your right ear. I know it sounds stupid, but it's gonna make a difference. So when you pull the trigger, try to pull towards your right ear. And it'll help keep that the firearm. And then, so here,
I see what you said. It's like a counter.
Yes,
it's like a counter.
Exactly. The direction you pull helps keep that. There it is. So then now here, so everything looks good. I want your feet. Hold on, let me move myself so we have some space. I'm over here, mad tight. This one's not even working. So let me move this one. So with your stance, I want you feet shoulder width, and I want your feet shoulder width apart, and I want your left foot almost like if you're taking a step. So that way when you go shoot, your body weight, think about like a sprinter about to bust out in a 40-yard sprint. You want your weight and momentum going towards your target, so that way when you shoot and the firearm pushes you back, your natural body will drive you back into your target. So when I shoot, I'm keeping my eyes on the target. When you it's gonna go, I want you to already just target. So let's, yeah, you see, but let's focus on that front sight first, and then the nice, yeah, I would have been a perfect shot right in the middle of his chest. Boom.
Now you really hit it on the nail with the look first. I kept looking.
So right now, let's do it for a headshot. So I want you to look at him right in the nose and just find his. Oh, so you would have went right over his shoulder right there. Nice smooth trigger press. The trigger press for me is the most important part. Reason being, in a defensive situation, you're not gonna sit there and stand and be all perfect and breathe. It's, oh shit, there's a target, there's a threat, I gotta hit this guy. So for me, the trigger press is the most important part, because you can be shooting from different positions. You could be shooting from behind a car, from behind a wall, from the floor, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, the trigger press needs to be the same. So that way, no matter what you're aiming at, I know that if I get this sight, like these pictures lined up, I'm gonna hit you. I got you, basically. Love this thing. So like I said, nice and smooth. When I press the trigger, the that I want moving is this. All my grip, everything holding, squeezing, firm, but not thunder gripping it. And a nice smooth press towards the right. Oh, that way I know I can drive this shot wherever I need it. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Get a feel for it. That's why I love this tool, because you can get so many reps without, we haven't taken a single shot, and I can already tell that your shooting's getting better. So yeah, and then thumbs going forward, yes, thumbs out, and press them arms out. And then, here, let me teach you one more thing. So with your chest, think about when you're working out and you're doing like a lap squeeze, I want you to kind of squeeze your chest there. So that way you create a backboard here to support all this, to keep that all in line. It sounds crazy and it's a little bit of a workout, but you'll see the difference in the shots when we actually start shooting. And then the trigger press, nice smooth to the rear. Remember, so you see how you're just snapping it out? Remember, I want to see the red laser a little bit, and then this. So look, it should be right here. And then this is my shot. Boom. 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 Let me see. Let me see. Oh, where's the laser? Right there. Boom. See how it's, right? That's the pre-trigger. I haven't broken the shot. Now I'm so start squeezing, and then break the shot. Boom, you would have hit right outside of the circle. So what I want you to do is hold that tension on the pre-travel, and then just, that's it right there. So when you see it, boom, that's it right there. You see? Every single time it should look just like that. Boom, inside the circle. Ah, that would have been money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I'm gonna challenge you, put it in the 5-piece. I'm not gonna say anything, I just wanna see it. Get the nice pre-travel, remember your weight staying on top. That would have been a little bit low, that would have been a little bit high. Boom. But let's get it on. That's it right there. That's it right there, Marlon. So you see wherever that green dot is popping up is where you would have hit had this been a real shot. Now with the recoil, now put it back in the X. When you pull the trigger, pull it. When you pull the trigger, pull it. It's gonna. So that now is to be able to realign that shot while this thing pushes you back to get back on target. You see what I'm saying? I like it though. You're doing good. Get this feet going forward. That's it right there. And the weight into it. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, you got to pull that trigger. When you see that dot right under it, you're right on the money. That would have been good. So what I want you to focus right now for these next few, here, let me do this. Let me just get you a fresh target so there's no holes and nothing to distract you. What I want you to focus on right now is the trigger press. So when I want you to start pulling the trigger, and then it's should be a dot. I don't want swipes. I don't look like a lightsaber. It should be right here. Pop, 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 pop. Versus, because when you start doing that, that's when you're starting to.
That's me getting lazy too, man.
No, it's a workout, bro. Shooting is a workout, bro. I be telling them like holding stuff. That's like when somebody gives you a 5-pound weight. A 5-pound weight ain't shit, but when you holding it out for a few seconds, it starts to add up. This is basically it. A fully loaded firearm, 10, 15, 20 rounds is about 4 pounds. You're gonna feel that, and you're trying to hold it steady while breaking a shot. And then when you start getting into the real thing, when this thing goes boom, the slide goes back, and look what it does to your sight. So it's going to interrupt your sight picture. So the trick is to break it, boom, let this thing go slow, and get back on so you can get the next shot off. Now once we get on this is clear. So then once you get on the dots give you the visual indicator. So this, as you can see when you're pressing out here, grab this one, I want you to, it's unloaded so you can see. So get a good grip for it. I like the, remember, finger out the trigger till we're ready to shoot always. Yeah, that's the Glock 45. Love that thing. Put it down that way, please. Yeah. And then same thing. So we're gonna get the nice grip, nice thumbs up grip. Remember, eliminating all that space there. So I want you to literally sink this firearm. Yeah, all that, always. Because from right there, you can already shoot. Yeah. And then with this hand, finger over finger.
Even that's a workout, like holding it.
And then here, just press it out so you can see the red dot. This one has the green dot. So then now you see that green dot there, right? You got to move it till you find
it. I see it.
So whatever you put in that green dot. So now with this, you can shoot with both eyes open, because now this gives you the visual indicator of what you're aiming at versus having to squint and find that front sight. It's kind of like a cheat code, but honestly, that's the whole point of it, is to be able to gain that advantage that I don't have to find the red dot or find the iron sights to shoot with the green dot or a red dot.
It's called a hologram.
That's a red dot. It's yeah. And then I have mine, my personal one.
Let me see if I can catch that.
Oh yeah. If I hold it out there, I'll put it right over the X. All you gotta do is focus on the X, and then you can see it. You see it? And then look at the head dot, the headshot. So essentially, if I want to take this headshot, all I gotta do is see this guy's head, put this green dot on him, and then a nice smooth trigger press, and I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. This is where, so the red dot gives people a false sense of security, because they're like, oh, I could just put the dot on you and pull the trigger. And yes, that's correct, but you still have to pull the trigger the proper way, because you can have your sight picture and everything lined up, and pull the trigger all kinds of weird and then create a miss. Or basically interrupt your sight. You could be lined up here, pull the trigger down, and with this thing you'll see, I could be right here, look, aiming at his head, and then pull the trigger and take that shot right off the tape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where the trigger press, nice smooth press to the rear, every single time, hit exactly where you want.
You gotta do a lot of like bicep workouts like this.
Yes, for me, I do a lot of upper body and just love this thing. Go out and buy one. They were about $200 to $400. Sounds crazy, but the amount of ammo and time that I've saved actual shooting real bullets that cost money versus pulling the trigger on a laser and just doing this all day is. Oh, that's a good shot. We're at what, 15?
So what's the proper way to like take a gun like this?
So if somebody hands me a firearm, it doesn't matter. I could watch somebody do this all day. Here, let me grab one. No bullets, no bullets. I can literally watch somebody hand me a firearm like this, and it should be like this, and I'm still gonna take it, and I'm gonna take the ammo, and I'm gonna rack it and visually inspect, make sure that it's clear. You can stick a finger in there, and now I know that this firearm is clear. I recommend that if somebody passes you, you do the exact same thing. It costs nothing to check. It costs everything to not check. You know what I mean? Versus somebody thinking that it's unloaded, and then they boom, and then you got an incident or a situation. That's exactly how a lot of negligent discharges or kids get people cleaning their stuff and forget that they keep one in the chamber. They take the magazine out, forget that there's one live in there. Now they all start to clean it and go to disassemble it, and boom, and then they put a shot. And they may not hurt themselves, but if they got a neighbor upstairs or somebody nearby next door, or it could be an innocent bystander. And with people's luck, a little ass kid or walking across the street. So yeah, pick it up. Let's go. Let's get some shots. And then it clips onto your belt. So then from there,
put that one back in. Put that one back in. How do you know which one?
I usually face forward like this, because then from there, I am clear. From right there, when I pick up, I already could orient it into the magazine. And then the ones that kind of special forces or tactical people tell you, like once you've shot a few rounds, like let's say if I'm shooting and I want to put a fresh magazine in there, but I know I still have some good bullets in this mag, instead of just dropping it, they would take it and put it this way, so you know, hey, I've shot a few rounds, I don't have a full mag, but I probably got 5 or 6 left in there, versus dropping 5 rounds that might, so usually I face them this way, so that way I know, like look, this is a full mag, no, a little bit less than a full mag. So I usually face.
Because it shows you with the.
Yeah, I got 11 rounds in there.
So there's one missing right here.
Yeah, so you see how you can't see the brass. So when you take one out, it moves the number up. So you see, I'm at 9 now, and then I'm at 8. If I take it up, brings it up, so then it lets you know that it's empty. Yeah, it's an easy way. Or I'll show you a cool mag that I have. And it kind of that's an easy way to count, because once it's in the mag, you can't really tell. Or you get one of these bad boys that have a window in it, so you can just see how many you have in there.
That's fire. A window in the mag.
Mm-hmm.
Views. Nah, that's hard.
Oh, here's another. Yeah, so here's another. Once you get a certain amount in there, you could just see them right through the side.
Any of these guns or this specific?
These are all the same except for this one. This one shoots small 22s, which are these smaller bullets. So this is a 9mm, and this is 22.
Which one is it? This is 9mm?
No, this is a 9mm. 9mm diameter, that's a 22.
9mm, 22. 9mm.
Both still do
22.
damage. The only thing with this is a smaller round. These are just as deadly in a sense, because these, when they go inside, they bounce around. These just kind of go through and through. This will hit 2 or 3 different things. This is going to hit whatever. You got to remember, guns shoot straight lines. So this is going to go straight through whatever it hits. This is going to hit here and come out of your leg or your kneecap or something, where it creates a lot more damage internally. Probably doesn't have the stopping power with just one round versus, some of the bigger calibers like a 45 or...
Stopping power means what?
Where it takes less shots to drop somebody. Like if somebody's charging at you, a grown-ass man is charging at you.
I see what you're saying.
This probably isn't going to stop them unless you hit them somewhere where you just drop them. Yes, exactly. You shut them down. This isn't going to stop somebody if you shoot them in the chest or if you shoot them in the stomach. You're going to piss them off. They're going to still come at you. This is definitely not going to stop somebody with just one unless you hit them like... Again, the windows to the soul. You knock him out, he's done. This, you're gonna probably have to put like 5, 6 in somebody to drop him. But again, I wouldn't want to fight somebody with 5 holes in my body. You know what I mean? Like, criminals gotta make that decision. It's like if you shoot somebody, they keep trying. You're gonna have to drop them. You know what I mean? I hope. Pray I never have to use any of this. And then, so this is the smaller one. This is a nice little 22. Shoots very small bullets. I'll have you shoot this one first so you can get a feel, kind of reintroduce to shooting, and then we'll work our way up. But yeah, I love that thing. So if you want to get the feel.
I just want to get this form down.
Mm-hmm. So the grip, all that fun stuff. This is why I teach people this, the thumbs up grip. Because in an absolute worst case scenario, you could already start shooting from here.
I feel this is actually a little more comfortable.
Yes, and then from there it's just thumb over thumb, and then it's all. Because you also got to remember too is that when you pull the trigger, these things slide back. So if your thumbs are super high, you're gonna get caught, and it's gonna hurt.
Seeing the recoil too.
Exactly.
You lifts it up, so it's good to push it down.
Exactly. I want you kind of pointing it, but not really like. Don't do too much, if that makes any sense. And then when I pull the trigger, I know I'm pulling the trigger, so I know when to expect the shot or the recoil. So it's nice, smooth trigger press, and then. No, you gotta put, that's it right there. Boom. So try to keep this.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop.
You see how, you're anticipating. So it's literally right here, start, boom. Like, let it surprise you. It's just literally do everything right, and then when the shot breaks, it's gonna go. But make sure that you, you see how you, I need that every time. Boom. Perfect. That would have been a perfect shot. I already saw it. Yeah, and then you see how you're holding it? When you hold it, it projects a laser. This is what I call a double tap. When you hold it, you come off the trigger a little bit, it resets the trigger. Let me see it. Let me show you. So when you break the shot, boom, boom. That's a double tap. It's boom, boom. So you kind of hold the trigger, let it reset.
Oh shit, that's when you clap.
That's when you drop it, niggas. When I put 2 in your chest, it's gonna be like that. That's funny. That's the name of my company. It's Double Tap Protection.
Yeah.
I literally love double taps, bro. It's like if I hit you with 1, I'm gonna hit you with 2. Just
as well.
That's it. So let's try it. So now I want you to press it out. When you take the first shot.
Double tap. What is it? Double
tap protection.
Protection.
Yeah. So when you press it out, press and hold it, and then just release it enough to let the trigger reset, and then hit the second shot. No, you don't. That's it. And then let him go. Oh, get him. That's it. Let him go. You would have had it. Here, let me show you. So when you pull the trigger, like I said, look, when you see it, you pull the trigger, that's the shot. So I'm still holding, you see? If I come off the trigger just a little bit, it resets.
So don't let go.
So don't let go of the trigger. I want you to pin the trigger, but not pin it where it's like this all the way hard. I want you to just pin it enough to 2 shots, bang, bang.
Don't judge me, this shit is not as easy as it looks. It's just mad self-control.
It's literally everything.
Discipline.
And if you could do it with this, when we put a real one in your hand, it's gonna feel so much more natural. Believe me. That's the beauty of this thing. So, right here, we lean in. Boom, break it up. Oh. Yeah, take that second one real quick. Boom. Ah, that would have been it. 2 in there. Right there, would have been perfect. Woo! Do it again. Double taps all day. That's it.
I gotta stop shaking.
So the thing is, you gotta remember that this doesn't mimic the recoil. So I want you to keep doing it. Yeah, so just literally just boom, and that's perfect. Let's go. Do it in the head. Go for the head. Do the same thing. Let's go. Nice. That would have been 2 shots damn near in the same spot. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna challenge you. Do the founder circle. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Boy's a sniper. Oh, right there. Oh, that's it. The time of the double tap is depending on the recoil and how quick you want to get that second shot off. But when you get, that's it right there. Yes. That's exactly what I want. I want you to let him have it. Like, hey, I'm about to give you these 2 shots. That's still fine. That's money. Boom. Go for the head again. Boom. You see now the 5-piece. Same thing. You see how you transition super. Let's go. All right, I think we're ready. Let me load one up. We'll get some real shots in.
That shit is.
That's dope, bro.
The point, though,
I got that on video too. That was nice. I got that.
That
was
was too heavy though. I don't like that. That means I'm weak. I need to start getting.
But that's the thing. This is where you realize that. I'd rather you learn that now than in the real life situation where like, hey, I should have probably practiced more in the middle of a shootout type shit. You know what I mean? But that was fire. You did really good right there. So here, I'm gonna start with the small one. This is little 22. It's no recoil, no bang. Very small, lightweight caliber. I'll show you. Let's see what we do with it.
Hold on, I gotta catch now. Zoomed in.
So that was 6 double taps.
That shit was shooting flames.
And look, you can see it's in a straight line. Like literally, my shots are all, I'm literally right there. Not doing too much, I'm just putting 6 holes in them very quickly, twice. So it's 12 shots, it's a 12 round mag. Let's get you loaded up, we'll do the same thing. I think you're gonna have probably better results than me because you were practicing it. I didn't even try it, I was just freestyling it.
Nah. This shit had flames coming out of it. Just.
Mm-hmm. A lot of these do. This is unloaded. Here, I'll hold the camera for you, but here, I want you to get the... So remember, nice thumbs up grip, nice and high. This is a little bit wider gun than the trainer, but this has absolutely no recoil. So when you pull the trigger, it's just gonna go pop and you're not even gonna feel it. So here, now let's line up the sights, get a nice feel for the trigger. And then remember, just lean in, stay on top of the firearm, and bring it, the sights, the eyesight. Nothing's gonna happen. Let's get you loaded up.
I'm saying I should have saw it. I don't even feel it.
Yeah. So here, now look, put it in like that. Slap it in. Yep. Gotta line it up. Boom. Now you gotta hit it. It didn't go in. Gotta hit it harder. Yeah. That's it. And then now you gotta rack it. So pull. Yep. Just like that. All right. There you go. Now we're ready to shoot. So let's get the grip. Let's get the stance. Get your weight on top of that firearm, everything going forward. Let's go for some nice X shots. Put that front sight right on top of the X. Nice smooth trigger press. Nice, you hit just above the X. Perfect. That was a little low. So remember, the trigger press has got to be the same. Nice smooth press towards your ear. Little high. There you go. You got it on target. Well, let's tighten that shot up.
Oh yeah, I fucked up. I started.
Let me see. It's all good. It's your first time shooting it.
Let's see what we did.
It's all, the technique is right there. It doesn't matter if he has to put more power in it to shoot it from further distance, but the form is the same. So for me, I want you to focus on right before I pull the trigger, I want everything to look and feel the same. Especially right now, we're in the range. There's no danger. There's no harm. There's no threat here. When we're shooting in real life, that's when the principle really apply.
Word.
So here, again, you're ready to shoot. So finger out the trigger till we're ready to shoot. Now, so you got 6 already in here. You got 12 shots in here. I want at least 10 out of these next 12 shots inside this gray zone. Shouldn't be nothing crazy. We're gonna be at 5 yards. So what I want you to focus on when you press this thing out is keeping this front sight somewhere inside that gray zone before you break the shot. So that way, I don't want you to just kind of rush and just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Take your time, make sure that when you line it up, we're on the money. So we're right there, yep, nice, good grip, nice thumbs up. Finger out the trigger till we're ready to shoot. And then right here, remember, yep, that's it right there. And then right here, grab with your, and then with your index finger, I want you to, yeah, bring it right to, that's it. And yep, that's it, lock it. All right, we're ready to shoot. So let's get the grip, let's get the stance. Nope, left hand. Position. Nice. You're thinking about it too much, my brother. Just let him have it. Remember when you had that laser in your hand, you were right on the money on the X. The same thing you were doing. Boom. Good shot. Little high. Perfect. Do it again. Same thing. You do that all day. It's all day. Ah, good shot. Ooh, bullseye. Let's go. Just high. Slow. Remember, nice smooth press all the way through.
Okay.
The trigger press shouldn't interrupt the shot. You should be able to nice smooth press, get your hit. Okay. Bullseye. No, fix that. Wait, remember, get your weight on top of that thing. That was your last shot was the best one. Put it right on the X. Can you see that?
I think
look, that was your last shot, was right there. So look, whatever you did that last shot was money. But you still did good.
Comfortable.
Yeah, man. Let's get it. All right, now we'll have you feel for it. It's unloaded, so you can see how it fits in your hand a little bit better than the smaller one.
Yeah.
And then press it out. So you get a feel of what you were doing.
I see what you were saying.
So I want you to hold it tight, but I don't want you to thunder grip it. It's just a nice firm squeeze. Keep it in place so that way when you pull the trigger, now this is a real firearm. When you pull the trigger, pull it so you'll see it. Nothing's gonna happen, but this thing is gonna go. So what I want you to do is keep your weight and everything in place so that way when it goes like this, you drop those sights and you drive right back to your target. Versus, look at the ceiling in this place. Look at all the holes up top. There's people shooting and getting driven up and take the next shot and put it in the ceiling. We're shooting at this target. It's a straight line. There's no need that we should be putting holes in the ceiling or bouncing it off the floor. So when you pull the trigger, it's gonna go. I want you to focus on, when it goes like this, you driving and keeping that front sight back on target. So if we gotta shoot him 5 times, you shouldn't have to shoot boom and then realign your sights, boom, and then realize it should be bang, 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 bang. And then we get him the fuck up out of there, we look at the target after. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with your arms, you see how your arms are a little bit bent? I want you to press out more. That's it, but I don't want you fully locked out. I want you up, and then with your squeeze the chest. That you see how it and everything. That's what it's every. You take the shot right here. Now pull the trigger, and you're gonna feel when you pull the trigger, this gun shouldn't move. You should be able to pull the trigger without interrupting or moving the gun. So pull a nice smooth trigger press, and then the other thing I see there's nothing in there. Your finger, you see how you had your finger all the way in the trigger? Remember, the nail part, right with that, and then pull that towards your right ear. Sounds crazy? Boom. You see how it dropped just a little bit?
Word.
Do it again.
Because I anticipated.
Don't anticipate. Again, the recoil and the anticipation is his problem. I'm just doing my thing. I'm sight, squeeze, trigger press, hit where I want, next, boom. That's it. And then when it shoots, it's gonna go up, and then just get your shot back on target. Boom. That would have been it right there. So with this one, I like to take this front sight and put it kind of split. Like, so if I'm trying to hit right in the middle of the X, I'm gonna cut the X with the top of this front sight. So I wanna cut, like, all I wanna see is like the top 2 legs of the X with that front sight. I know it sounds crazy. It takes some to do. That's a close quarters. That's like when you're shooting out of a car or like we're fighting and I don't want you to grab the gun. That's a whole nother kind of style of training. Yeah. That's like if you turn a corner or you're in a building and somebody grabs your gun. You're not gonna push it out there to shoot him. You're gonna shoot him from right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's more close quarter stuff, which we could train all that fun stuff, but that's stuff that comes once we have already kind of dominated this firearm, where you can.
Can I be like this, or is I?
You can turn. I like being straight up more. I like being square with the target. The only thing with that, exactly. You did it without me saying it. The only thing different is when you're gonna turn your body, you just have to turn the angle that you're holding your neck, your body, and your arms at. So the only thing I want you to do right here, bro, is literally loosen it a little bit and sink that in right there. The web of your hand right here, I want that thing to be glued to the back of that firearm, because when you have it like that, you eliminate all this up and down movement. Now let it go and grab it a little bit lower. Now grab it again with a little bit lower. See how you got a lot more space here? I'm not gonna be able to do it because I'm not strong enough, but when this thing goes like this, hold it, it's gonna slide in your hand a lot. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why when you grab it, that nice thumbs up here, look at my hand. Like, I'm literally all over that back strap. There's nowhere for that firearm to go up and down on my hand. Versus when you're down here, you're gonna introduce a lot of this up and down. So get a nice feel for it. Pull the trigger a few more times, and I'm gonna load up a few shots for you. And then just the weight. That would have been a great shot, but I need everything going towards it. Yeah, rack it. Fingers out the trigger. Yeah, there you go. Just like you were doing with the red trainer. So you pre-travel, you take up all the slack, and then when you're ready to pull the trigger, all you gotta do is finish that last little, boom, that would have been a good shot.
Okay, yeah, it's the.
You get what I'm saying?
Too, yeah. It's a lot of things you gotta do at once.
Yes. So it's literally take up all that pre-travel, all that slack in the trigger, and you can see it here. Look, we're right here. I'm gonna put one in the founders, and I'm gonna do it lefty just cause. Oh, just high. Just low. Oh, that's crazy. I got one more. I'm gonna go for the 5-piece little quarter guy. I think I hit the front sight and kind of cut the X off. It should look like that at a distance, where all you're seeing is the 2 top legs of the X. It sounds crazy, but I feel like you're gonna like this one. And then, So I want you to take it right here, finger in the mag, in, rack it, and just a nice string of shots. All right, I'll take it. So we're gonna rack, and I want 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Should look nice and easy. Boom, boom, boom. Nice and easy. I'm not doing too much. I'm not sitting there trying to find the sights. Hey, I got him lined up. Pull the trigger, nice smooth trigger press, hit my target. So, nice and easy. But the same thing from you. Okay. You were just doing it with the laser. You should be able to knock this out. Let me get a fresh target so we can see exactly. Get your target in focus, line it up, and then you don't want to do that all in one shot. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about somebody, if you're trying to record somebody shoot, or a baseball bat, trying to hit a baseball, you're not gonna wait for the pitcher to throw the ball to start zooming in and getting in focus, right? Mm-hmm. You're already gonna be there and be ready for that. You see how they get that money shot where the ball's like hitting off the bat? Like, think about the timing that the cameraman has to have to be able to catch that ball and hit it right when that motherfucker's knocking that shit out the park. It's the same concept here. I'm right here. All right, focus, focus, focus. All right, ball's coming. Pow, I got your ass. You know what I mean? Same thing with the camera. It's like, all right, I'm taking them focus. Everything's right here. Got my sight, picture, lighting's good. Boom, let them have it. So here you go. You still got about 10 shots in here. So I want you to right now just focus. Nice smooth shots, one at a time. I don't want you to rush. Let's just get shots on target. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Shots on target. You're right here with the 19, and then I'm gonna start loading up the next round so you can try the other one. And yeah, it's gonna stick out a little bit. I got the extended mag in there. So rack it. Yep. Boom. All right. Get the grip, get the stance. Bring up the trigger till we're ready to shoot. Yep, that looks good. So get your weight. Remember, at the hips. That looks good. Nice smooth trigger press, brother. Woo! Let's go. Do it again. Let's go for a headshot now. Nice smooth. Just put it right between his eyes. Once you see it's there, boom. Perfect. Go back to the chest. 2 more to the chest. A little low, but that's fine. Fix your finger placement on the trigger. Remember, nice with the, yes, yeah, that's it right there. Let's get a bullseye. Put it right in his chest, right in the X. Ooh, let's go! I'm gonna challenge you, brother, since you're killing. You shot 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 4 shots. I want 2 in the founders and 2 as close to that little 5, guys. 5. No pressure, but let's just see where we at. You hit and let's see it. Remember, nice smooth trigger press. Get your weight and everything. Nope, anticipation. Don't anticipate. Let's do everything right. And you go a little low. That's your finger. That's it right there. Almost. Let's go. Let's just put it in the founders. You got this. Nice smooth press. A little low. Anticipation, brother. Just press and hold it. There it is. Let's go. You should have 1 more shot. Let's go for some headshots. Finish them off. Nice smooth press. Nice smooth press. Nice. Get him in the ear. Fix it. Fix it. Put it right in his face. You hit him in the right ear. He's still dead, but fix him. Oh, you out. Oh, fuck. Let's go. That's good. That's good. Hey, let's go, man. I like that. Let's see that target. Woo. Got some bullseyes. Money, money, money. And then that was a good shot. That was a good ass shot. It took you 3 times to hit this in the past. I think you and your homeboy shot this very well last time, going with the long hair. This one has a little bit different feel. This has more of a flat trigger, but same thing. It's clear. You can see nothing in there. Same process. When you pull the trigger, look how much slack before you break the shot. So that trigger, before you get to right here, isn't gonna do anything. So when you're getting ready, I want your grip, your stance, everything right here. And then again, pre-travel, you're taking up all that slack in that trigger. And then when you're right here, when you're ready to break that shot, boom. And then with this here, so you can get a feel for it. Hello. With this one, it has a little bit different. So with this one, whatever you're aiming at, I want you to put completely underneath. Press it out so you get a see where it. I want you to put, so like if I'm aiming for the X, I would want this completely underneath the X so you can see the whole X. You get what I'm saying?
Blue circle or just the X?
Just the bottom of the blue circle. So I would put the edge of where this the top of the front sight, right at the bottom of the blue circle, and then pull the trigger so you can feel it. Nice smooth trigger press. Boom. You see how it didn't move? You would have hit wherever you were aiming. Hold it. And now I want you to, and then right here. Remember, always So when I grab it, let it release a little bit. I want you to kind of make a habit to sink the firearm all the way into your grip right here. This one's a little bit different because it's a little bit smaller. And then when you have the magazine in it, it adds a little bit extra pinky here. But same principles. You're right here, wait, press out, and then nice smooth trigger press to the rear. Yeah, you see how it didn't move? So here, let's go. Here, load and make ready. You got 5 or 6 shots in here. There you go. Let me put that one in there. Here, you got 6 shots. I want two to the chest, 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Nice smooth string of shots, not too crazy. Just like we did last time. So boom, you got a racket. So here, let me show you. When you put that magazine in it, I'll show you why. And I'll show you a video real quick. I was when I did the shooting competition, I went to adjust my holster and I went like that. And when my mag damn near fell out the gun and I felt like an idiot. I got it on video so I could like laugh at myself, but I wrecked that shit. It's not this. I want you to make sure it's in, make sure it's in. Cause when you do it slow, it doesn't go in all the way and you create problems. So we're in.
Yeah, what does it mean when somebody's done?
So jamming would be, here, I'll do this. So let's say I go to load a shot in, and the bullet comes out like this. Or it doesn't go into the magazine. Actually, you saw what happened when I got it on video. Remember when I went to eject the old round? Let me show you. And it got stuck. Let me see. When you go to eject the old shell casing, I don't want to get my finger caught. And so when you go to feed out, if the bullet doesn't get the old one out, the next one won't go into the fire. And this happens, I'm gonna get stuck like this. I would want you to get that one out, and now I can shoot again. But if there's one stuck in here, now I got one in there. If you don't clear the one that's in there, that's how people get shot.
Yeah, that shit was like magic. That you checked again and there was another one. I was like, damn.
Exactly. People clear that one and think they're good, and then bang, and oh shit. And sometimes you don't get to say oh shit. Sometimes you get shot. You know what I mean? So it's always good to make sure that it's in. Anytime to visually get clear. So this is the slide lock. So when you pull it back, if you push up on this piece here, it'll lock the slide to the rear. Always take a visual look, because sometimes you can have one in here, and if you don't really look, you're not gonna tell. But it'll be in there. Like people take the magazine out and say, oh, it's clear. Right now, this shit is ready to shoot with no magazine or anything in it. If you look in there, you can't see a bullet. But if you look in here, it's in there. So it's always good to visually look, visually inspect, and I'll get it, don't worry about it. Some people teach you the finger method. If you could stick your hand in there, stick a finger in there. If you can see your finger in there, that means it's clear. Personally, I don't like sticking my finger in there, but sometimes I will. Because if you get your finger caught in there, that shit hurts. But I'd rather stick a finger in there and get caught in there and be sick than a bullet. And if you look with your backhand a little bit to start it, and then you gotta come in from the front and slide it into the back. So the back of it is, yeah, you see the front of it, it'll accept the round, and then slide, and then to the rear. Boom. Yeah, well, I do this shit all day, so it makes it super easy.
Do you do any like things like workouts?
Yeah, bro. Half of these shits are probably mine on the floor, so I'm here so much. So yeah, press down. Here, let me show you. So the trick is with this, press to begin the next one, because then here, look. So with this, I'm pressing down already into the spring, down, to the back, and then into the back. So that's the trick, is to press down, press it in. They have all kinds of tools. And then once you break your fingernails enough into it, get used to it. There you go. All right, so here, let's load and make ready. Let me see how many shots we have in here. We got about 8 in here. Should have about 7, 8. Let's just go nice string of chest, 1 to the head. 1 to the head. You got it on video? You want me to hold it for you or you got it?
Oh, sure.
Let's get it. Ooh, but that focus was crazy. This is 4K, right? Yeah, it's definitely 4K. Let's go. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Racket. Let's go. Nice smooth trigger press every time, brother man. Lean into it, get your body on. There it is. Finger placement. Little low. Little better. Line up that front sight right on X. Oh, let's get a bullseye. Come on. Ooh, that was it. One more. Out.
That was bad.
Good shot. Shoot. There you go. Just set it down. I got it. Let's see what we did with it. I love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. SWAT team ready. Yeah, I'll start with this one just to get the potty started. Woo. Put a headshot in. You wanna try? Still got a bunch of. I don't want your elbow flaring out. That's a different style of shooting. That's if you're shooting close and you need to really get a shot in there. You can, if we needed to. Nice fat part of the shoulder, pin tight. With this hand, I'm pressing into my body. This hand, I'm pressing out, and you want to kind of put this in place. Nice. It takes more time to reload it than to shoot it. Love this stuff. And if you get caught, how much fucking jail time? Like making something like this full is it's illegal if you just do it for yourself to sell or manufacture. Now, if it's if you're privately owned and you're not gonna sell it, you could kind of do whatever you want with it. But you can't sell it and you can't be manufacturing. You can't be out in the range, public. It's like if you own private land and you do whatever, you could do whatever because that's private. Once you leave the confines of your house, then you gotta follow federal law and state laws. But if it's in your private residence, you wanna make something full auto, by all means, you can. Just don't get caught with it. You're gonna have problems with the ATF. They're gonna be all over your ass. Same thing with like Glocks, the switches. Switches are illegal if you go through the proper paperwork and channels. You can get it. It's expensive and it requires extra babysitting from the ATF because they want to know who has those kind of guns. They don't want people just running around being able to go and let a whole mag off in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's what a switch. You could put a switch on it.
The switch, yes, it resets. So all you gotta do is press and hold it. That whole mag. If you get 30 shots in, 30 shots are coming out fast. They don't want, but they're even here. You can shoot automatics here. They're legal. It's just you have to go through the proper networks and channels. Same thing with silencers. You can have silencers, you can make your own silencers, but there's a process. Once you take it out of private land and you go into the public, it has to be the right way. Otherwise, they're gonna put you underneath the jail type shit, which is not a good. I have beef with nobody, first and foremost, thank God. But last thing I want is somebody to see one of my cool guns and be like, yo, I'm about to go get this guy's gun. And then you got criminals that ain't supposed to be around guns, period. Now they could be carrying a gun and you don't know who's a law-abiding citizen that can legally be carrying, or some criminal walking around with a rifle. You just don't know.
And
it's
how
gonna
would you know? Like the cops gotta check you.
So no, a few of the guys here are lawyers, and the cops are being directed at it. If you see somebody walking and they don't look like they're in the middle of a crime or looking suspicious, you can't stop them from having it. Like literally, there's been people that have been walked up to police officers with gun in hand and say, "I'm good," and the police officer says, "Yeah, I can't do anything," and it doesn't give them probable cause too, which is good, because just because you have a firearm on you doesn't make you a criminal. So like they can't be like, "Oh, you have a rifle. Do you have anything else?" and start patting you down and shit. It doesn't. They don't have that. So that's where the law's got the gray area in the law is where does probable cause kind of kick in for a police officer? Do you have to see somebody committing a crime before they're assuming they're going to commit a crime? Like if you see somebody just looking around with the rifle on them, is that justify enough to go press them and be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? I would say yes. Like if you're walking around and you just got it and you're just going about your business, that's fine. But if I see somebody peeking into windows and kind of assessing or gauging, that looks suspect to me. So I would hope that a cop would be like, yo, what the fuck you doing? And why do you have that while you're doing what you're doing? You know what I mean? That looks like, hey, I'm seeing what's going on. I might make a move on this place. Or if you see somebody with a fucking ski mask walking around in the streets, like, bro, you see what I'm like that? Like if you're just walking, that's one thing. But walking with the mask, like, how do I know your next action is you're gonna start shooting at people? And then you know what I mean? So I don't like it. I feel like it's gonna lead to a lot of miscommunications between law-abiding citizens. You're carrying, I'm carrying. Oh, he reached for his gun. I shot him. That doesn't mean just because I reached for my gun doesn't mean I'm gonna shoot. You know what I mean? But it's that gray area of, oh, I was in fear for my life. He had a gun. I had a gun. I felt like
both sides too, though.
Because both sides are gonna stand your ground. Yeah. Oh, he was gonna shoot me. It was my life or his. I shot first. That's gonna be a valid. It's gonna be the valid argument, but then the law has to prove who was in the right for that shoot. And if we're both law-abiding citizens, no criminal records, then who's right and who's wrong? You know what I mean? And it's just, oh, I'm using my Second Amendment right to defend myself, but so is that person. So it's like, who's right is more right, if that makes any sense. I'd rather not let you know. I'd rather keep my shit concealed. I don't have to worry about nobody grabbing my shit, nobody trying to rob me, or they making an action. And then I train enough that if I need to pull this shit out, you gonna feel it. Period. I don't want nobody to know I have it until it's time to pull it. You know what I mean? So yeah, right now you gotta hit the safety.
Are they all blocks?
No, I got a few Smith & Wessons, and I got a few Beretta and a Sig right here.
Oh, Sig, okay. And this is the spot?
Yeah.
The big one, macro?
No, that's the XL.
Oh, the XL, okay. It's up to so many models.
Yeah, now they overcooked. There's like 7 different versions of it. But I love the Glock.
I like the yellow one, it doesn't shoot.
Yeah, and then this is my new favorite. I'll show you. This is a circuit. The trainer. So it's a trainer for lights. To shoot the lights, and it has the weighted mag. So you can practice reload and
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, I love it. So here, feel it. Get a foot first. It has the weight and feel of a Glock 17. So you can practice your holster, your draw work, and has the pre-travel. And then when you pull the trigger, pull it, it's the relay. So that's the actual trigger press.
But it hits 2 inches high.
No, so the green sight is the actual, is your sight. You ready to let this off?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Remember, we're holding an inch up and to the left.
I need to think.
Yep, you got to rack it. You got to slap it down. It's in the lock position. So whenever you're ready, yep, give it that slap. And then the safety up. Slap it down. Boom. All right, safety to the ceiling. Just press down. That's it. Ready to shoot now. Remember, with the backhand, you're pressing out. With your left hand, you're pulling into your chest. Bullseye. Again. Oh, that was a good shot. Keep your weight on top of it. Remember, lean in. That's it right there. Bullseye. There you go. Woo! Shoot. Smoke. Let's see what we did with it.
Some of them are not a little bit easier.
It's all good. I see you went for the founders. Oof. Got him. Got him nice there too. Several bullseyes. Let's go. Got a nice little triangle right there. Which again, when you get that many shots close by, that means that your grip, your stance, your squeeze, everything was good. The only thing that was off was just where you were holding, you know what I mean? But anytime I can get a bunch of shots close by together, that means that everything I was doing was repeatable and good. So, good shooting.
Appreciate it, bro.
Love this thing. Got a sick vendetta with savage the damage. Any nigga trying to front on my click. Good. Woo!
That one is loud as fuck.
Love this thing. I don't know what you're doing, if you're hiding behind shit or not. So,
Thank you.
put the headphones back and the glasses and shit. Put it in the bottom. No, wipe them down. Yeah, just put them down there.
Oh,
Glasses. I was about to donate the.
nah, the new merch is coming soon.
Oh, fire! Let me know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Let me call wife and see.